The simple epithelium, that is a columnar and cuboidal, they may sometimes have modifications. So the first type of modification is the presence of cilia. And if the columnar or the cuboidal cells are having cilia, they are called as a ciliated epithelium. The cells bear cilia on the free surface. We can see cilia which is present on the free surface. And it is present in the inner surface of hollow organs like bronchioles and the fallopian tubes. Bronchioles are part of the respiratory system and fallopian tubes are the part of the female reproductive system. So here in these two regions, the epithelium is lined by cilia and such epithelium are called as a ciliated epithelium. What can be the function? In order to move particles or mucus in specific direction over the epithelium, it helps to move the substances, or it can be mucus. In the case of bronchioles, it is lined by mucus. So for the movement of the mucus in a particular direction, the bronchioles are lined by ciliated epithelium. Whereas in the case of fallopian tube, it aids in the transport of the ovum along the fallopian tube. So that is the function of the ciliated epithelium, which has cilia on the free surface, which is seen on the free surface of columnar and cuboidal cells. Next type of modification is glandular epithelium, the presence of glands in the columnar or cuboidal cells. There are two types of glandular epithelium. The first type is unicellular and the second type is multicellular. The difference as given in the name, it is made up of single cell and multiple cells. Unicellular example are the goblet cells because they are made up of isolated glandular cells. The goblet cells we had learned in the alimentary canal, in the part of the alimentary canal. So this is the goblet cells. These are the goblet cells which are present in the alimentary canal, unicellular. Whereas the multicellular consists of multiple cells, or they are formed of a cluster of cells, and it is example of the multicellular glandular epithelium is the salivary gland which is present in the buccal cavity. So there are two types of glandular epithelium, unicellular and multicellular. Now, the glandular epithelium, based on the mode of its pouring out their secretions, the glands are of two types. They are the exocrine and the endocrine. The exocrine, they release secretion through ducts. So they are called as duct glands. They are called as duct glands due to the presence of small tube-like structures. Whereas endocrine, they do not have any duct. So they are called as ductless glands. The secretions of the exocrine glands are mucus, saliva, earwax, oil, milk, digestive enzymes. All these are exocrine glands. Whereas the ductless glands or the endocrine glands, their secretions are nothing but the chemical messengers called as the hormones. The second type of the epithelial tissue is the compound epithelium, which are made up of multi-layered cells, and they are having limited role in secretion and absorption. And its location are in the dry surface of the skin, the moist surface of the buccal cavity, that is the inner lining of the buccal cavity, the pharynx region, the inner lining of the ducts of the salivary glands and pancreatic ducts. So these are the location where the compound epithelium is present. And its function, wherever there is wear and tear, it has to be lined by the compound epithelium. So the main function is protection against the chemical and mechanical stresses, thus protection from wear and tear caused due to the release of certain secretions or against mechanical wear and tear. So dear children, we have finished with the epithelial tissue, and there are two types of epithelial tissue, simple and compound. The three types of simple epithelial tissue are squamous, cuboidal and columnar. And the modifications of the cuboidal and columnar are the ciliated epithelium and the glandular epithelium. Thank you.